Okay, so I figured I'd get back into this air conditioner. It's free air conditioner. I figured seems to be working now, but I bet you I can make it more effective with a little more thorough cleaning. So this time I remembered to figure take a image of the before a little bit. So I took the cover off. It's pretty much four screws holding the cover on, and then the side here, 4 other screws with like the accordion slider dealie. Here. So I've got a new project too. Is an air compressor I just fired up, worked for a bit, and it got super loud and it's not working. But anyway, back in here. So this is pretty gross. You could kind of peek in with the vents on the side and see, look pretty gross. And I didn't notice the inside was that gross, but it kind of blends in with the floor here. Pretty nasty. Needs to be cleaned up eventually too, but I'm still working on the other side, hauling out a bunch of rotted stuff. But anyhow, so clean this up a little more. Need to read into that motor. I wonder if there's any like oiling, or that's just an oilless motor. I don't know that. That's in red. Who knows? Go in there. The back side I had already pretty much cleaned up, except down the bottom. I could be cleaned up a little better. And maybe I'll get into the fans a little bit more, clean those out. This thing is really smooth. Bearings are clear issue, and I think it's an LG. It's not a cheap compressor, so that's good. I don't really see that much oxidation, really, if any, on the piping. So vacuum this out, and that's not too shady. Little cobwebs cleaned out too. So clean this up, and even though I got into, it's pretty good. There's still crud in there, so I'll probably get a brush, some soap. I almost think I should use a solvent, but I'll see how soapy water does. I'm also wondering if I can straighten up those somehow. If I got like a stiffer bristle brush or something, I could run from the bottom up and those straighten up. I don't know if that would hurt or not. Shouldn't be. It's not gonna hurt anything. But anyways, I'll shoot some more video once I get it cleaned a little better. Okay, I just made a good mess. Actually, it's not so bad. Clean this. It's kind of a pain getting in there and cleaning. I still think it probably could have a solvent type rinse just to be safe. But I wound up vacuuming everything out. I brushed it, but I didn't really soapy water clean. Main thing was trying to get in between all those ribs. Those fins. I tried straightening some of them out too. Some of them did straighten out a little bit compared to what they were. Getting in here, the bottom seemed to be really clogged up of the heat exchanger. I forget which is which. The evaporator or the condenser. I guess this would be the evaporator. And then the front's the condenser. Tried to make sure that that drain area was clear. Got down in behind. Had to make a little hose to vacuum. There's a bunch of crud behind here still, the very bottom. Area 2 underneath the compressor, where the drain comes out, that was full of stuff. Leaves, or I don't know what burrowed in there, but there's a bunch of crud all over the place. In the back also, there was underneath. I had to clean a bunch of that out. Could do a little better job to really clean it out even more. It looks pretty gross still, but main thing is that there's not the obstructions I think that were there before, so got rid of I think most of those. Hopefully, looks like there's still some from the last little water that's came out. But like I said, I did it with soapy water and sprayed pretty good to see if I could get the last of what was there that doesn't, you know, necessitate a, you can see through the, better now, some kind of hydrophobic rinse. I think it's some kind of resin cleaner maybe. Like I said, smoker I think had this, so I'm assuming there might still be some stuff stuck with that residue. It might clean up a little better, but it's like Glugon or some kind of solvent. I don't know, I'll fire it up. I guess I could just do that now. I don't know if I should when it's all wet. It should be okay all wet. I guess I'll put the cover on, turn it on, see what it does. Yeah, it's cooling off now. Oh, that is starting to freeze up. Very cool. Alright, so it's freezing up now. At least in the outer. Not sure, the inner is kind of relaxing. It's definitely cool too, but I bet your inner is cooled out now. Wow, this last cleaning was huge.